about Musa al-Islam. Musa was beat down so bad. Of all the prophets I've ever read about, he was beat down so bad, he just was falling all out, slobbering all on the desert. Oh, Allah, you have any good for me? Slob coming everywhere. But when Allah raised him up, that was it. That's our reality. They represent the best in us. Shaitan represents the worst in that he rebels. He's just on the physical. Shaitan cannot go up. So he keeps us from going up. It's like the crab in the barrel. Who are the crabs in the barrel? It's just Shaitan through all the crabs, keeping anybody that's coming out of the barrel. Otherwise, if it was from Allah Almighty, we'd be lifting each other up. It wouldn't be no, oh, that's a Jew or a Christian or a Muslim. That's a black, somebody, black, white, yellow, brown. It wouldn't even matter. We are souls. This is a test. We are not our physical bodies. Our physical bodies are not us. That's why at some point in time, they lose their expiration date. They have an expiration date on it. It's like your milk spoiled, your food spoiled, the body spoils. But our souls never spoil. And Allah puts us in all kinds of situations. This is all a test. Our test is we come here to be as black folk, slaves, descendants of slaves, to be put in this scenario. But Allah has let us reach to the rope in spite of what we did not know about ourselves. How did that happen? And no one's happy about that. Do you think that's through our intelligence? We just figured it out? Believe me, the whole world is going to say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Guarantee you. Because only the face of Allah Almighty will last. There's only the face of Allah. Allah is the only reality. He's just given us an opportunity to test us so we can see what rank we're going to be in this life and the next life. But hell and paradise starts here. Where are you now? Where are you? We front like we're in paradise, but we're in hell. Don't you know you can have a lot of money in the bank, be in hell? You can drive a nice car and be in hell. You can have nice clothes and be in hell. You can have a nice house and be in hell. You can be handsome or you can be beautiful and be in hell. So don't be fronting. If you're in hell, repent. Ask Allah to take you out. Do what we need to do to get out. Not saying that you cannot have nice things and be in paradise. I'm just saying the material goodness is not the real goodness. But you can be good and have material things. Or you can be a person who is evil and have nothing. So it's not based on just your mentality. Allah Almighty accepts us based on how our hearts, how we use our hearts. Allah wants us to obey those laws. Those laws are set up and they don't change. Harm someone and see how you feel. Even if you justify why you harmed them. Even if you were justified in harming them, you're still going to feel bad. Because you have a conscience. It's just at that particular time you were angry and you lost control. Not to mean you won't feel bad afterwards. These are laws. These are laws. And Allah sets these in motion. And Allah expects us through understanding. We can only do according to our understanding, and Allah Almighty only holds us responsible for what we understand. So when we see somebody who's really, really decadent, doing something decadent, Don't judge them. Just say that that is the level of their understanding. Pray for them. Pray for them. Because a lot of times they cannot understand through conversation. Some of us have to go through things to understand. We have to have experiences. And that's why all of us have bad experiences and they're good experiences. But who's to say that they're really bad if they take us to where we need to go? People have infections and they get a poison, they have poison in the system, they get another poison to clear up the poison. So it really is in reality all good. And that's why our attitude has to be one of praise and gratitude to Allah Almighty. Once we do that, that's a humility. Life has a different meaning. There's a different energy that we draw from. No matter where we are, there's a wisdom and we're learning. No matter where we are, we need to learn. We're happy when we're learning something new. Boredom is from an idle mind. It is a devil's workshop. We're unhappy if we don't know if we're stagnated. Now, as human beings, we are stagnated. Why? Because no one is listening to the Rasul. No one is listening. No one is concentrating and listening to the Rasul. So everyone is on their own little tangent, beaten down by the same enemy of humanity, Shaitan, through our egos. That's why we have to take synthetic things to make us happy. We have to have entertainment to make us happy. They got 5,000 channels on TV. People can watch TV all night long, all day long. Never taking time to remember their Lord, when that will give them the rest that we are in need of. But we know. You keep getting beat down. If you are a fighter and you just keep getting beat every time you fight, and you fight 10 years and you never want to fight, get a coach. Get someone to train you to fight. Tell you when to duck, when to punch, when to move, how to move. Train what foods to eat, how to rest. Then inspire you. That's why Allah sent the prophet. And he always sends his inheritance. They are our trainers, our coaches, our mentors. Because they bring us heavenly inspirations, heavenly knowledge, to raise our heavenly beings to be who we were created to be. We're not doing that and we're unhappy. We're not where we need to be. All we need to do is, oh Allah, forgive me, help me. I'm weak, I'm so weak. Then that humility, then Allah sends that help. And it may be someone looking like us. It doesn't matter. I would follow a frog, but I'm glad we don't have to follow a frog. Moses followed the bush. But whatever it takes to get me back to my Lord, hey. Allah send somebody that look like us, alhamdulillah. I can relate even more. Shucks, if a brother, sister, make a, hey man, it's hope for me. That's why Allah does it. Allah knows our nature. Allah knows us. Allah created us. Allah loves us, so he wants to make it easy for us. Don't make it difficult on ourselves. When you got your car, did you try to rebuild your car? When you signed the papers and drove off the lot, did you pull in the gas station and try, well, let me change the wheels, let me change them around this way. Let me change the steering wheel around this way. You would have paid for a vehicle that doesn't even run, that doesn't even work. Why would we do that with ourselves? What's wrong with following guidance? Why is it so difficult to hear and obey? Why is it so difficult? Somebody got to beat us down. We got to get beat down over and over and over again till we say, oh my God, help me. That's emergency. Now we're in the hospital, and then that way there's the highest emergency for us to survive us. Because we neglected ourselves to that point and put ourselves in situations of such danger because we were hard-headed.